Have you ever felt invisible in a room? It's a strange and deeply unsettling sensation. You speak, but your words seem to dissipate into thin air, unheard and unacknowledged. You try to assert your point of view, to hold your ground, but you're met with a subtle dismissal, a glance away, or you're simply spoken over. It's a frustrating, painful experience that can leave you questioning your own value, your own significance. It makes you wonder, what am I doing wrong? But what if the secret to earning genuine, profound, unspoken respect wasn't about doing more, but doing less? What if it wasn't about finding the perfect words, but in mastering the silence between them? What if the most powerful and respected presence in any room is also the most inwardly calm and outwardly still? A Shaolin master, Shi Heng Yi, teaches a powerful truth from centuries of observation: true respect is not demanded with words, it is commanded with your presence alone. It's a silent language understood by everyone, everywhere. And today, we are going to uncover the secret to speaking this language fluently. If this feeling of being overlooked is painfully familiar to you, or if you have ever witnessed one of those rare individuals who can quiet a room just by entering it, let us know in the comments below. We want to hear your story. And before we delve deeper into this ancient wisdom, make sure you subscribe to our channel and like this video to join us on a journey of discovering more powerful lessons that can fundamentally change how the world sees and responds to you. The journey to commanding respect begins with understanding its opposite. Where does disrespect truly come from? We often believe it's an external attack, something done to us. But the Shaolin perspective invites us to look inward. The disrespect you receive from the outside world is frequently a mirror, a reflection of your own inner chaos. Your anxiety about being judged, your deep-seated insecurity, your constant, nagging need for external validation and approval, this inner storm is not a private affair. It broadcasts itself non-verbally through your every unconscious action. Think about it. The fidgeting hands that can't seem to find a home, the feet that tap and shift nervously, the shoulders that curve inwards as if to protect your heart from the world. This is the universal body language of instability, and it sends a clear, subconscious signal to others that you are not grounded, that you are not anchored in your own being. It tells them that your sense of self can be easily shaken. To change this, to command respect from others, you must first build it within yourself. You must learn to hold yourself differently, both mentally and physically. This leads us to the first pillar of unspoken respect: mastering your physical form. This is the foundation upon which everything else is built. In Shaolin philosophy, the body and mind are not two separate entities, they are a single, interconnected system. To project inner strength, your physical body must become its living symbol. The transformation begins with your spine, your central axis. Whether you are standing in a line, sitting in a meeting, or walking across a room, carry yourself with a new awareness. Imagine a fine, invisible thread attached to the very crown of your head, gently pulling you upward toward the sky. Feel your vertebrae decompress and align. Allow your shoulders, which may carry the weight of your stress, to fall back and down, opening your chest and your heart to the world. This is not an aggressive, puffed-up posture of dominance, that is mere ego. This is a calm, dignified, and confident occupation of your own space. It's a physical declaration that you are here, you are present, and you are comfortable in your own skin. From this foundation of posture, you must embrace the profound power of stillness. Watch people you instinctively respect. You will notice they are rarely in a hurry. Their movements are economical, deliberate, and purposeful. Conversely, people who lack confidence are often in a state of perpetual, low-level motion. They tap their fingers, they shake their legs, they adjust their clothes, they touch their face. These are nervous habits, leaks in your energy field that drain your power and broadcast your unease. True strength is still. It is calm. It is entirely comfortable in the absence of movement. Begin to practice this stillness in your daily life. When you are sitting and waiting, resist the urge to pull out your phone. Just sit. Feel the chair beneath you, notice your breath. When you are standing in a conversation, plant your feet firmly. Resist the impulse to shift your weight back and forth. Make every single movement a conscious choice, not a nervous, unconscious reaction. This cultivation of stillness communicates immense inner control and a mind that is at peace with itself. It shows the world that you are not easily rattled, that your center is solid, and this, in itself, is incredibly commanding. The second essential pillar is mastering your gaze. Your eyes are the most powerful tool of connection and communication you possess, often called the windows to the soul for good reason. They broadcast your inner state with piercing, undeniable honesty. If you consistently avert your gaze when speaking to someone, or look down when you are being spoken to, you are non-verbally communicating submission, shame, a lack of conviction, or a deep-seated insecurity. It suggests you don't fully believe in your own words or that you feel inferior to the person you are engaging with. The secret is not to overcompensate with an aggressive, predatory staring contest, which only signals hostility. The technique is to cultivate a soft, steady, and relaxed gaze. It is a gaze that says, "I see you, and I am not afraid for you to see me." When you listen to someone, truly listen with your eyes. Give them your full, undivided attention. Don't let your eyes dart around the room, searching for a distraction or an escape. This simple act of focused presence is a profound sign of respect for the other person, and it paradoxically makes you a person worthy of that same respect. It communicates that you are engaged, you are unafraid, and you are entirely present in the moment. It is a quiet display of confidence that is both disarming and impressive. The final, and perhaps most difficult pillar, is mastering your reaction. This is the ultimate test of your inner cultivation. Life will inevitably present you with moments of challenge. People will test you, they will be rude, they will challenge your authority, or they will outright disrespect you. The natural human impulse, hardwired into our survival brain, is to react instantly. You might feel a hot flush of anger and lash out verbally. You might feel a wave of shame and physically shrink, trying to make yourself smaller. Or you might become defensive, launching into a long explanation to justify yourself. In that precise moment of impulsive reaction, you have handed all of your personal power over to the other person. You have allowed their words or actions to dictate your emotional state. The Shaolin secret, honed over centuries, is to consciously create a space, a pause, between their action and your response. When faced with disrespect, your first and most powerful move is to do absolutely nothing. Simply breathe. Maintain your calm, upright posture. Hold your soft, steady gaze. Do not speak. This deliberate lack of an emotional, needy reaction is profoundly powerful and often deeply unsettling for the person who was expecting to get a rise out of you. It silently communicates that their words, their opinions, and their negativity have no power over your inner state. You are the sole guardian of your own peace. You are the source of your own validation. In that controlled, intentional silence, you demonstrate an unshakable inner fortress. You show them, without a single word, that they cannot move you. Respect becomes the natural, inevitable, and unspoken consequence of that demonstration. So the secret is this: respect is not something you chase, beg for, or demand with your words. It is the silent consequence of your own dedicated self-mastery. It is a quality that emanates from you, not something given to you. It begins in the quiet, unseen work of cultivating your inner peace and stability. It is then expressed outward through a stable, dignified physical form, a steady and present gaze, and most importantly, an unshakable calm in the face of adversity. By mastering yourself, you build a presence that needs no words to announce its arrival or to state its worth. You become the rock in the middle of a rushing river. The world, with all its chaos and turmoil, can rage and swirl around you, but it cannot move your center. And that is a form of deep, intrinsic power that everyone, in every culture, silently, and instinctively, will respect.